Good morning. I'm getting ready for the day and I got a new foundation that I've been wanting to try and I wanted to do a first impression. So I got the Stila Stay All Day foundation in a PR package last week, and it is a foundation and concealer. There's a concealer in the lid, and I read a little bit about the product. The benefits is it has 12-hour wear, which I love. Full coverage long wear foundation. It's high definition liquid foundation with a refillable cream concealer in the cap. It's lightweight, medium to full, buildable coverage. Foundation with a matte finish. Foundation is specifically formulated with our Clay Youth Revival Bioavailable Mineral Complex, and it has peach undertones in the concealer to neutralize imperfections, and it's an oil-free, fragrance-free product. I already put primer on my face. I'm going to use my foundation brush to put on my foundation because that's what I normally do right now. I go back and forth between the sponge and a brush when I'm applying my foundation. So the cap just kind of pops off like this. Okay, and then we'll just peel this off. There's like a little, there's like a little cap in there. Okay, so it's just like this, and then you press on either side. I don't know if I said this already, I have primer on. I haven't had coffee yet, and it's really early. I didn't even check to see, it's like a light color, so I figured it would work for my skin. And I don't have a mirror in front of me, I'm just using my phone here to film myself. But I can tell you right away that it definitely like feels thick, like it is a full coverage, that it's not like moving around a lot. So I'm really having to like manipulate it with my brush to smooth it around my skin, and that's not a bad thing. I would say I'm going to be comparing this foundation to my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. It really has evened out my skin. A friend of mine had messaged me the other day and she's like, what foundation do you really like? And I told her I really like the Urban Decay All Nighter, and I've been using that one for a really long time now. And now I feel like if I try to wear like a light to medium coverage foundation, I feel like I'm not even wearing foundation anymore, and I'm like, what's the point? Like, I'm just all about the full coverage foundations. That might change in the summer, but right now, give me the full coverage. So I used about a pump and a half for my whole face. This, I'm just gonna go crazy. I'm gonna dip my finger in, and when I'm looking at this, I'm not sure how light it is, but it is lighter than my skin. Okay, I was worried that it wasn't going to be light enough, but I really love a light concealer, and this is very pretty. So this is kind of tacky and kind of creamy going on my skin, so I don't want to move it around too much. I just kind of want to like dab it in place. And I normally take my concealer on my lid too to neutralize this tones there, so that any shadow I apply doesn't get affected by the like colors on my eyelids. And then to even it out, I'll just do like a little highlight in the center of my forehead, like down the center of my face. So far, with no other makeup, I am pleased with the coverage of this foundation. It has no smell, like the packaging says. It feels good on my skin. It seems to have dried like semi-matte. It's still like a little bit tacky, but it seems to have set. But I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I will check back with you guys later. Hey guys, super quick makeup update. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon and my foundation looks pretty good still. It's staying in place, it's not really breaking up. I really noticed that I like the concealer and how nice and bright it is under my eyes. I would say that it's not as matte. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm kind of comparing this to Urban Decay All Nighter because right now that is my favorite full coverage foundation. So it's not quite as matte. You can see, like, I am an oily person. I have oily skin, but you can see I'm starting to get some shine on my forehead, and I did put highlighter on my cheeks, but I'm starting to get a little shine on my nose. My foundation maybe has come off my chin a little bit, but I think it's holding up pretty good as far as coverage goes, and I still like the way that it looks. And my lipstick today that I popped on is very vibrant, isn't it? This one is Lipstick Queen. I forget. I think this one is Mr. Right Now or Good Catch. I think it's Mr. Right Now. No, that one's more purple. I can't remember. It's a Lipstick Queen. I'll link it below. I really like these pink lipsticks though. I got the Dating Game collection and all of them are so pretty. I've been wearing them all because it just like spring vibes. Okay, so yeah, 12:30 update. I'll check back in later. Peace. Hope you're having a good day. Hey guys, it's the next day. Last night when I got home, I was really tired. It was around 9 o'clock. And I finished my makeup appointment, came home, started washing my face, and then I was like, oh yeah, I didn't finish the first impression of the Stila foundation. So I just wanted to let you guys know that around 9 o'clock, so I put my makeup on about 5:30, 6 a.m. And at 9 o'clock when I washed it off after a full day of being a mom and working, it had broken up in my T-zone. So you could, the foundation and powder was settling in my fine lines on my forehead, and it'd come off my nose and my chin, and I was definitely a little bit oily. I would say that it is a full coverage foundation. I used it again to do my makeup this morning. I do love the finish that it gives my skin. I love the coverage. It's a full coverage foundation for sure. I think that it may be more long wear on somebody that has more dry skin. So as I said, in my mind, I'm kind of comparing this to the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. If you are more oily, I think that that foundation is still like a top choice for me for long wear and full coverage. If you are more dry, this Stila foundation is probably a good choice for you because it does have great coverage, but it just didn't last on my oily skin all day long. That being said, I still like this foundation. It's going to stay in my makeup bag because I'm wearing it again today and I really love the way that it makes my skin look, and it feels very comfortable. There is no fragrance in this foundation, which is great for people who are sensitive to fragrance or have sensitive skin. So I'm still gonna have to give this foundation 2 thumbs up. I'm gonna keep wearing it. I really like it. And I like the concealer being in the cap of the packaging as well, that it's kind of all in one. I love products that are like that. And I really loved the peach undertone in the color. I got light 3 and it has peach undertones in the foundation and also in the concealer. And I used the concealer as a base for my eyeshadow again today. It did help my eyeshadow to stay on all day. And I love the peach undertones in that color. So in the blog post, when I put this video up down below, I'm gonna list a bunch, hey buds, I'm gonna list a bunch more information like the color range and, hey. Hi. Lizzie, you're coming to say hi too. I'll list a bunch more information in the blog post, but those are my thoughts after the first 2 days. Those are Luke's snappers for anyone who wants to check that out. No. Oh, gentle Lizzie. Lizzie wants to come say hi too. There's Lizzie Bear.
And here's my snappers.
And there's Luke's snappers. And
they can snap. Watch this.
Okay. It's good. It's good.
Like that.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Good job, Lizzie. That's nice.
Hi.
Do you like makeup too?
You
Yeah.
can hold my snappers if you want.
Oh, nice sharing. Okay, so we're on our way out the door now to the drop-in center, but thank you for watching this video and review on my thoughts on that product, the Stila foundation. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you want me to try out next.
Bye.
Yeah.
And bye.
And bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Yes, it's the next day, but I'm wearing the same shirt again.
Bye.
I do that when I really like a sweatshirt. But I figure it's okay because I have a t-shirt underneath, so it's not really getting that dirty.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye! You're so sweet.